The Lord of the Rings and the Planet of the Apes trilogies are cinematic titans and have captured the hearts and imaginations of audiences worldwide, boasting unforgettable characters, breathtaking landscapes, and stories that resonate across generations. But which trilogy truly stands tall as the pinnacle of cinematic excellence? That's what we are here to determine as we are diving deep into these trilogies. To make things fair, we'll avoid criteria where one trilogy has a clear advantage, no special effects smackdown, and no popularity contest. Instead, we'll focus on two key areas, narrative and thematic depth. Narrative depth will dive into the story itself, plot twists, character arcs, the world they inhabit, and the overall tone. Thematic depth will explore the bigger ideas these stories tackle. Both areas will get a score out of 5, making our ultimate champion the one who reigns supreme in both aspects. The Lord of the Rings embraces the classic hero's journey structure. Frodo Baggins, the unassuming hobbit, embarks on a perilous quest to destroy the One Ring, the ultimate weapon of evil. This clear-cut central conflict drives the plot forward in a linear fashion. Viewers anticipate the challenges Frodo faces, from treacherous landscapes to the corrupting influence of the ring itself. The narrative focuses on the Fellowship's journey, their bonds forged in hardship and tested by temptation. However, this very structure presents a limitation. Viewers from the onset know where the story is headed, to Mordor and back. While the journey is fraught with peril and sprinkled with character development, there are few genuine surprises. Planet of the Apes, on the other hand, features a more complex plot structure. It chronicles the rise of the apes and their struggle for dominance against humanity. Caesar, an intelligent ape yearning for peace, leads his kind in a fight for survival. War for the Planet of the Apes concludes this arc with a heart-wrenching conflict and Caesar's tragic sacrifice. It thrives on its multiplicity, with each film presenting a unique story set with broader conflict between humans and apes. While the narrative is captivating, it lacks the singular focus of the Lord of the Rings hero's journey. Both trilogies utilize plot twists to heighten tension and propel the narrative forward. However, the way these twists are employed creates distinct experiences for viewers. Lord of the Rings delivers impactful twists that resonate emotionally. Gandalf's presumed death at the hands of the Balrog is a devastating blow to the Fellowship, forcing them to question their ability to succeed. Similarly, Boromir's descent into madness due to the ring's influence adds a layer of complexity to the hero's journey. These twists are not about pure surprise, they serve to highlight the characters' vulnerabilities and the immense challenges they face. We witness the Fellowship fractured, alliances tested, and Frodo burdened with the weight of his mission. These twists enhance the emotional journey, making the characters' triumph and failures more impactful. Planet of the Apes twists, while often shocking, can come at the expense of emotional connection. Caesar's discovery of his own intelligence sets the stage for the ape revolution. However, this twist focuses on the fantastical element of intelligent apes, rather than giving us time to fully understand Caesar's emotional journey and motivations. At the same time, this twist can be seen as raising the stakes and amplifying the emotional impact. Caesar's discovery of his intelligence fuels the audience's desire to see him succeed in creating a peaceful coexistence between apes and humans. Koba's betrayal then becomes a gut punch, highlighting the fragility of peace and the potential for devastating conflict. It forces us to reevaluate Caesar's vision of peace. Was it naive? Did he underestimate the complexities of ape emotions and the scars of human cruelty? The twist sparks introspection and deepens our understanding of the character's motivations. Ultimately, Lord of the Rings' plot structure and use of twists create more cohesive and emotionally resonant narrative. The hero's journey provides a clear framework, while the twists serve to deepen our understanding of the characters and the challenges they face. Planet of the Apes, on the other hand, offers a more complex and unpredictable narrative. The twists might not deliver an immediate emotional punch, but they can lead to a more profound payoff later in the narrative. Both trilogies are masterfully crafted, offering unique storytelling approaches. Lord of the Rings excels in its classical structure, where the plot twists enhance the character's journey and emotional impact. Planet of the Apes presents a captivating narrative with unexpected turns that lead to a more profound payoff. So in this round, it's a tie. The Lord of the Rings boasts a well-defined ensemble cast. Frodo Baggins, the unassuming hobbit, embodies the everyman hero thrust into extraordinary circumstances. Gandalf, the wise mentor, guides him, while Aragorn, the reluctant leader, embraces his destiny. Characters like Sam, Merry, and Pippin showcase unwavering loyalty and friendship, forming a tight-knit fellowship that drives the narrative forward. Planet of the Apes, on the other hand, focuses heavily on the evolution of Caesar. we witness his transformation from a lab experiment to a revolutionary leader burdened by the weight of his newfound intelligence. While supporting characters like Rocket and Maurice are impactful, their development is secondary to Caesar's journey. Both trilogies portray characters undergoing significant transformations. Frodo grapples with the corrupting influence of the One Ring, highlighting the struggle between good and evil that rages within him. Aragorn overcomes his doubts and embraces his role as king, showcasing the power of responsibility and leadership. The Fellowship as a whole endures hardship and loss, forging a bond of unwavering loyalty that strengthens their resolve. Caesar's arc in Planet of the Apes is central to the narrative. He initially yearns for peace and coexistence with humanity. However, witnessing human brutality drives him down a path of vengeance. While this descent is understandable, it leaves a different emotional imprint compared to the Lord of the Rings' focus on hope and unwavering dedication. Ultimately, the effectiveness of a character arc hinges on its ability to resonate with their audience. Lord of the Rings excels in creating relatable characters with whom viewers can form emotional connections. We see ourselves in Frodo's struggles, admire Gandalf's wisdom, and root for the unwavering loyalty of the Fellowship. Caesar's arc in Planet of the Apes is undoubtedly compelling, but we can't deny that he gets the most development of all the characters in the franchise. Here, the focus on a singular character's arc offers depth but overshadows that of the other characters. So in this round, the Lord of the Rings takes the point. The Lord of the Rings boasts meticulously crafted world building. Middle-earth is filled with diverse landscapes, from the majestic peaks of the Misty Mountain to the idyllic Shire, and populated by distinct races, each with their own rich histories, languages, and customs. Elves, dwarves, hobbits, and men exist in a complex ecosystem, with their destinies intertwined within the narrative. While Middle-earth is vast and detailed, many aspects are revealed gradually. The presence of magic, the whispers of ancient elven kingdoms, and the mysteries surrounding the One Ring all fuel our desire to learn more. Planet of the Apes, on the other hand, presents a world reshaped by conflict. We primarily explore the ape society established after humanity's fall and the post-apocalyptic wasteland they inhabit. The initial mystery surrounding the cause of the apocalypse sparks curiosity, and while their culture, technology, and social structure are well developed, the focus remains on the ape-human conflict. This limits the scope of world building, leaving the broader world largely unexplained. While the rise of ape society is captivating, the lack of details about the world beyond limits the audience's ability to speculate and fully engage with the world building. Both trilogies prioritize internal consistency within their respective worlds. Lord of the Ring adheres to established rules of magic, historical details for each race, and a believable geographical layout for Middle-earth. This consistency creates a world that feels real and lived in. Planet of the Apes also strives for consistent world building, but there might be some aspects that feel unexplained, such as the rapid advancement of ape society following humanity's demise, which raises questions about their learning pace. Additionally, the lack of details surrounding the post-apocalyptic world leaves room for inconsistencies, so the point goes to the Lord of the Rings. These trilogies transport viewers to fantastical worlds brimming with epic conflicts and unforgettable characters, yet the emotional atmosphere they create differ greatly. Lord of the Rings' tone is dominated by a sense of unwavering hope and triumphant heroism. In the face of overwhelming darkness, embodied by Sauron and the One Ring, the characters maintain a spirit of resilience and determination. The narrative celebrates the enduring power of good versus evil, with moments of levity and friendship sprinkled amongst the epic battles. The sweeping landscapes of Middle-earth, the majestic music, and the awe-inspiring deeds of characters like Aragorn and Gandalf contribute to a sense of grandeur and nobility. The battles against monstrous creatures and powerful enemies raise the stakes and heighten the emotional impact of the heroes' victories. Despite the dangers lurking around every corner, the characters remain united in their quest to destroy the ring. The Fellowship's unwavering bond, acts of selflessness, and unwavering determination to fight for what is right underscore the enduring theme of hope that persists throughout the narrative. Planet of the Apes' tone is a stark contrast to Lord of the Rings' hopeful grandeur. Here, the world is ravaged by war, and the narrative grapples with themes of violence, prejudice, and the brutal struggle for survival. They focus on the brutality of war, the constant threat of violence, and the harsh realities of survival in a world ravaged by humanity's self-destruction, creates a sense of tension and urgency. The audience witnesses the devastating consequences of conflict firsthand, from the ruins of once great cities to the desperate struggles of both ape and human societies. The power struggles within both human and ape societies add a layer of complexity and moral ambiguity to the narrative. Caesar's initial attempt at peaceful coexistence with humans and Cuba's violent uprising highlight the challenges of establishing trust and overcoming deeply ingrained prejudices. The journey is punctuated by significant losses, highlighting the consequences of violence and the fragility of peace. Witnessing the death of beloved characters like Caesar and his son Blue Eyes reinforces the harsh reality of the world and the high cost of conflict. While there are fleeting moments of hope and compassion, they are often overshadowed by the harsh realities of the post-apocalyptic world. This is a difficult round because the effectiveness of tone hinges on how well it complements the story being told. In Lord of the Rings, the hopeful tone reinforces the narrative's core message of good versus evil and allows viewers to root for the heroes and celebrate their victories, while Planet of the Apes' gritty realism reflects the brutality of the world and the characters' desperate struggle for survival and evokes empathy for the characters' hardships and the enduring human spirit in the face of overwhelming odds. The audience is not presented with a clear-cut battle between good and evil, but rather a desperate struggle for dominance in a world ravaged by humanity's own mistakes. Planet of the Apes tone may not offer the same uplifting experience as Lord of the Rings, but it provides a powerful and thought-provoking exploration of conflict, prejudice, and the enduring will to survive. So, this round is a tie. Ladies and gentlemen, we are heading into the final round, and I just want to express my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for tuning in and being part of this journey. 2 months ago, I launched this channel out of my passion for film and entertainment, and I've been blown away by the growth I've seen since then. It's all thanks to your incredible support, and I can't thank you enough. It truly inspires me to keep going. So if you're new here and enjoying the content, I would love for you to consider subscribing for more. Alright, let's get back into the video. The Lord of the Rings' central theme of eternal struggle between good and evil forms the bedrock of the narrative. Frodo's quest to destroy the One Ring embodies the fight against ultimate evil, personified by Sauron. Every battle, every sacrifice hinges on this timeless conflict. The journey hinges on the unwavering bond of fellowship. Hobbits, elves, dwarves, and men, despite their differences, unite against a common enemy. Their loyalty, trust, and willingness to sacrifice for each other highlight the power of working together towards a greater good. Another theme explored is temptation's allure and the corrupting grip of power. The One Ring constantly tempts Frodo, showcasing the corrupting influence of power and the inner struggle between good intentions and personal desires. Characters like Boromir succumb to the ring's allure, highlighting the ever-present threat of corruption. But despite facing overwhelming odds, the characters maintain a flicker of hope. This theme emphasizes the importance of never giving up, even in the darkest of times. Frodo's perseverance, even as he carries the burden of the ring, inspires audiences to hold fast to their own hope. The Hobbits, particularly Frodo, undergo significant growth as they confront their fears and responsibilities. Their journey from carefree individuals to heroes thrust into extraordinary circumstances parallels the challenges of growing up and facing adversity. These relatable experiences resonate with viewers on a personal level. The Planet of the Apes thematic core is more specific but equally thought-provoking. The reboot trilogy explores themes that are particularly relevant to the contemporary world, forcing viewers to confront uncomfortable truths about humanity. Rise of the Planet of the Apes delves into the dangers of scientific advancements and the unintended consequences of human ambition. Caesar's Intelligence Awakening showcases the potential for animal sentience and raises questions about humanity's place in the natural order. We witness the hubris of human experimentation leading to the rise of a new dominant species. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes tackles themes of prejudice, war, and the struggle for survival. The conflict between humans and apes highlights the destructive nature of prejudice and the devastating consequences of war. We see humanity weakened by a plague, resort to violence and fear-mongering, ultimately setting the stage for a brutal conflict. War for the Planet of the Apes grapples with themes of revenge, loss, and the fight for freedom. Caesar's descent into vengeance showcases the dangers of letting anger and grief cloud one's judgment. Despite initially seeking peaceful coexistence, Caesar's experiences led him down a dark path, mirroring the cycle of violence that plagues humanity. Lord of the Rings themes are timeless and universally relatable. They offer a clear message of hope, perseverance, and the importance of fighting for what's right. This broad appeal ensures the narrative continues to resonate with viewers across generations. Planet of the Apes themes are a more specific, focused, and thought-provoking exploration, but equally impactful. They challenge audiences to consider the potential consequences of scientific advancements, the dangers of prejudice, and the complexities of human nature. While they might not offer the same universally relatable message as Lord of the Rings, they provoke deeper thought and encourage critical reflection on our own world. I believe the Planet of the Apes trilogy edges ahead slightly due to its introspective nature. After tallying everything up, the Planet of the Apes scores an 8 on 10, while the Lord of the Rings comes out on top with a total score of 9 on 10, making the Fellowship the winner of this battle. Both trilogies are undeniably impressive. In my view, if there were a tier list ranking the greatest trilogies of all time, these would be the only ones in the S tier. However, Lord of the Rings stands out for its exceptional characters and world building. The sense of epic scale and interconnectedness is unmatched. The meticulous world building, the intricate lore, and the grand tapestry of characters create a truly immersive experience. Ultimately, the choice between the two trilogies comes down to personal preference. Do you prefer the grand singular narrative of Lord of the Rings, or the variety and thematic exploration offered by the Planet of the Apes trilogy? For those who crave a fresh story with each film, who appreciate thematic depth, and who enjoy the thrill of the unexpected, the Planet of the Apes trilogy emerges as the more compelling cinematic experience. It offers a captivating journey through a world in constant flux, one that forces us to confront questions about humanity, intelligence, and the very nature of civilization, through three unique and interconnected stories that explore a diverse range of themes and character arcs. Ultimately, it is this diversity and complexity that sets the Planet of the Apes trilogy apart and makes it a truly compelling cinematic experience. But that's just my opinion anyways.